Well, hi everyone, and welcome to the Buffett and Beyond Saturday Stock Market Recap, April 25th, 2026. And remember, folks, if you want to walk on this beach in the morning at sunrise like Jimmy Buffett used to do, you've got to learn how to invest even better than Warren Buffett invests now. And, well, this week, another fantastic week, especially in the semiconductor space. Can you believe it? The semiconductor ETF was up over 14% in just 1 week. That's how hot the QQQ's NASDAQ 100 is. Those semiconductors are pulling it up fast, and we're going to see a chart on that. And with earnings season well underway, we're seeing just how good the economy is. Problem is, high price of oil will show up in next quarter's results, but that's 3 months away. And our weekly stock analysis video, GE Vernova, which is in our growth portfolio, is up, okay, hang on to your hats, 75% this year alone, and we're only 4 months into the year. And this company is situated just right for the booming economy in the AI build-out. It's involved in some management says it's involved in 25% of the world's electrical generation. Don't forget, this is part of GE, and GE has been around since 1886 or so, somewhere in there. So it's had a lot of time to build this company. Now that it's split off from GE itself, it's doing really well. In our ETF video, let's show how well our top stocks and the top ETFs are doing. Our semiconductor portfolio is up 37% this year, and our housing stocks are almost quadrupling the S&P index, and the S&P is up about a little over 4%. But folks, everything else in our portfolios are up way more than that, including the housing sector. All right, let's look at the S&P 500, and here we are. And folks, here is a line across here that was holding us down at the 7,000 level on the S&P 500, and you can see we have broken through that, and now we're above it. And yeah, you could be pretty sure we just might come down and test that one day. And you can see this indicator up here is starting to roll over, is starting to give us topping action right in here. But for a while, earlier this week, it was pinned right up against that number up there, which is 100. And so it was doing fantastic. This is a meteoric rise. And important thing is, green line is the 20-day moving average across the 200-day moving average, across the 50-day moving average, and these moving averages are now in line. The 20-day should be above the 50, and the 50 should be above the 200. Finally, we're back in normal territory. Problem is, it looks like this indicator, our intermediate indicator, is turning around a little bit, and you can see in here how it goes up, and now it's starting to roll over a bit. Doesn't mean the market's going to fall or anything like that, but it looks like it might just be taking a rest in here. And let us look at the Bollinger Bands, or the volatility bands, and you can see how this market was just pushing that top band up, and now it seems to be settling out in here. So that's what we're looking at, but we had to get over that 7,000 area, which is right in here again. And yes, we did that. And again, we just may come back down and test that area, because we're at all noontime highs right in here as I'm recording this, which is Friday afternoon. And again, down here, you can see how this is rolling over a little bit. And let us look at the QQQs, the NASDAQ 100, and it doesn't want to stop, does it? So it's still pushing that top volatility band up, and that has to do with the semiconductors being so wild and crazy to the upside. As long as it's to the upside, we're very happy about that. And you can see down here that this started rolling over, and now it flattened out a little bit, because it really pushed this up into overbought territory. But boy, oh boy, what a run in there. And here's the 600 level we had talked about for so long, then the 620 level right in here, which was confining most of this index up in here, and now it just broke above that. So it's doing very, very nice in there. We're right in the middle of earnings season, and boy, the earnings are coming in very, very nice. And our protection, yep, we have those protections, and they are a long way away from where we put the protections on, which is good for our portfolios. It's way up there. And probably next month, well, next month is only at the end of next week, so we may be rolling over into some August puts, which will be higher than this 580 level, but we'll see. The market is good, the market is strong, and we like what we see. And the QQQ, same thing. We're way above that 600 level we were worried about, and then it was the 620 level, and now we're up at 662. Very, very nice. And this is, as I said, a little before the close of the market on Friday. So, folks, we had a wild and crazy week again to the upside. Very, very nice for our portfolios. They're doing fantastic. Our growth portfolio is doing almost 3.5 times better than the S&P. Our housing is 4 times that of the S&P. So even though this market looks fantastic, the S&P is up only about 4%, a little over 4%. But some of our portfolios, well, our semiconductor portfolio is up 37%. So yeah, those areas have just come back to life, and we can go out this weekend, take our mind off the markets, be with our loved ones, walk on the beach, walk on the golf course, keep your mind off the market. Most of all, stay well, stay healthy. And folks, we'll see you back here in a couple of days. Have a great weekend.